Okay, good evening, or good day, good morning, good afternoon. Grade 10. So this topic is all about grade 10 mathematics. Title is permutation versus combination. So we will need to know the difference between permutation and combination. So ano nga ba pinagkaiba ng permutation at saka ng combination? So the difference between permutation and combinations can be understood by knowing the different situations na kung saan ginagamit yung permutations and combinations. For a grouping of things or to get a count of the number of subgroups that can be obtained from the given set of things, we use combinations. Para naman sa paghahanap ng number of possible arrangement of these similar things, gagamit tayo ng permutation. So ngayon pag-usapan natin ano nga ba ang pinagkaiba ng dalawang ito. Now in this next slide, we will use these two circles para malaman natin kung ano nga ba ang pinagkaiba ng permutation at saka ng combination. Now, simulan natin sa permutation. Pag sinabi nating permutation, repetition is not allowed. So dito, ginagamit kung yung order or sequence of arrangement is needed. So, kailangan. Okay? So, dito, repetition is not allowed. While sa combination, may be allowed. So, dito naman, ginagamit yung combination para mahanap yung mga number of possible groups na pwedeng mabuo. And these are the formula. Permutation, it is read as permutation of n taken r at a time. Or we have this denotion, p and r. On the other hand, combination naman, we have combination of n taken r at a time, or c and r. Permutation, yun ang kanina sinabi ko natin, used for arranging objects in a particular order. Again, arranging in a particular order. On the other hand, combination naman, used for selecting objects without concerns for the order. For example, kung meron tayong three given things, let's say A, B, C. So, si AB, BA, BC, and CB, AC, and CA are under any permutation if they are treated different things. So, si AB, iba sa PA. So, dito, arranging objects in a particular order does matter. So, that is permutation. So, pag sinabi naman nating AB is the same as a BA, mafafall siya sa combination. So, check natin ha kung ano nga ba yung mga scenario na to. Okay, so additional permutation used when each arrangement is unique, and combination naman used when arrangement order is not relevant. Hindi siya unique. So, let's test. So, let's say for example, number 1, selecting a president, vice president, and treasurer from a group of 10 people. So, this is an example of what? Of permutation. So, bakit siya permutation? The order in which you assign roles, so ano yung mga roles na to? President, vice president, treasurer. Matters because each role is distinct. So, no matter how we change the assignment role of roles, results in a different outcome. So that is permutation. For example, number 2. Okay, number 2. We have choosing 3 students from a class of 25 for a group project. So choosing 3 students out of 25. What type of combinatorics is this? This is combination. So bakit siya combination? The order in which the students are chosen doesn't matter. Any set of 3 students is the same. Parehas lang yun. Kung sino ang pinili mo out of 25, yung tatlo yun is sila-sila lang din, regardless of who is selected first, second, or third. So this is combination. Okay, next scenario. Arranging 5 books on a shelf. arranging 5 books on a shelf. So we are arranging only. There is no selection. Thus, this is permutation. So bakit siya naging permutation? The order in which the books are arranged matters because changing the order of books results in a different arrangement. Pag inuna si Book A, Book B, it is not the same as inuna si Book B and Book A. Choosing 2 ice cream flavors from 8 available options. So we're going to select 2 out of 8. This is combination. Bakit siya naging combination? Order in which you choose the flavor doesn't matter. Choosing, for example, vanilla and chocolate is the same as choosing chocolate and vanilla. This is combination. Selecting 4 players for a basketball team from 12 players. This is combination. The order of selection doesn't matter in this case. You are simply choosing 4 players out of 12, regardless of the sequence in which they are selected. Arranging 3 different trophies on a shelf. Again, there is no selection. Thus, this is permutation. The arrangement matters because different orderings of the trophies result in distinct outcomes. For example, placing the gold trophy first versus last creates different results. Choosing 3 books from a shelf of 10 books for a reading list. There is selection. This is combination. Combination because the order of the books chosen doesn't matter. It only matters which books are selected, not the sequence in which they are picked. Assigning 3 unique positions to 5 people. So we are only assigning 3 unique positions to 5 people. This is permutation. The order of assignment matters because each person will have a unique position. So kung iibahin natin yung positions, for example, si person A nasa first position, si person B nasa second position, creates a different outcome. Next, selecting 5 outfits from 20 clothes to pack for a trip. There is selection. This is an example of combination. The order of the outfits doesn't matter. You're simply choosing 5 pieces of clothing regardless of the order in which they are packed. Choosing a committee of 4 people from a group of 15 people. This is combination. The order in which you select the committee members doesn't matter. Any combination of 4 people from the 15 would form the same committee, regardless of who is chosen first or last. So that is for permutation versus combination. Remember that permutation involves situations where order matters, while combinations involve situations where order doesn't matter. Okay, so let's now proceed to the solving problems. So here are the 10 example scenarios where you can determine whether a problem involves permutation or combination. So let's start with number 1. How many ways can you arrange 3 books on a shelf from a collection of 5 books? So again, how many ways can you arrange 3 books on a shelf from a collection of books? So una nating titingnan if are we going to rearrange ba or are we going to select. So based on this, we are going to arrange. Okay, so this is permutation. So permutation. So since permutation, anong formula ang gagamitin? Since we're talking about arranging it on a shelf, so it is arranging on a line or a row, we will use the formula. Okay, we have, okay, permutation of 5 taken are at a time. So with choice, kasi tatlong books from 5 books. So we have permutation of 5 taken are 3 at a time is equal to 5 factorial all over 5 minus 3 factorial. And the answer is 20. So that means there are 20 ways you can arrange 3 books on a shelf from a collection of 5 books. How many different 5-digit numbers can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 if no digit repeats? So, kanina sa definition ni permutation, the repetition is not allowed. So, this one falls to permutation. Okay? So, 5 digits na mabubuo out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we have permutation of 5 taken 5 at a time. So, out of 5 digits, gagawa tayo ng 5. So, we will take 5 out of 5. Okay, or that is 5 factorial or 120. So that means there are 120 different 5-digit numbers that can be formed. How many ways can a committee of 4 people be chosen from a group of 10? So here we are going to choose committee of 4 people from a group of 10. This is part of a combination. Okay, because the order of selection doesn't matter, only the people chosen. Since combination, we will use combination of 10 taken 4 at a time, or this formula, and the answer is equal to 210. So that means there are 210 ways to choose the committee. How many different ways can 3 students be selected from a group of 12 for a class project? We are going to select 3 students from a group of 12. So this is combination. The order doesn't matter, only the students selected. Since combination, we will take 3 out of 12. Combination of 12 taken 3 at a time is equal to 220. There are 220 ways to select these students. In how many ways can 4 people be seated at a round table? Since for round tables, we fix one position and arrange the remaining, so the order matters. This is part of permutation. So what's the formula for permutation? Circular. That is n minus 1 factorial. Where n here is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3 factorial. That is 6. That means there are 6 ways to sit 4 people at a round table. How many ways can you select 3 books from a shelf of 8 books? Again, this is selection, thus combination. Formula? Our n is 8 and our r is 3. Combination of 8 taken 3 at a time is equal to 6. There are 6 ways to select 3 books from a shelf of 8 books. How many ways? How many ways can a race with 5 runners end if the first places are to be awarded? This is type of permutation. The order in which the runners finish matters because different rankings, kung sino man yung first, second, third, make different outcomes. Permutation of 5 taken 3 at a time because we are arranging 5 runners, first, second, and third. Okay, if the first 3 places are to be awarded. Okay, error. There should be 3 here if the first 3 places. So we have permutation of 5 taken 3 at a time is equal to 60. There are 60 possible outcomes for the race. How many ways can you arrange 2 letters in a word with the letters A, B, C, D? Still arranging. The order of letters matters and you are selecting 2 letters at a time. This is permutation. So our n is 4 because of A, B, C, D. We have 4 letters. And we are going to arrange 2 letters only. Permutation of 4 taken 2 at a time is equal to 12. There are 12 ways to arrange 2 letters. How many ways can 3 cards be selected from a deck of 52 cards? This is part of combination because the order of selection doesn't matters. So however, if we will choose heart of three of heart, 4 of diamond, and 5 of space, no matter how we arrange that one, it is the same 3 cards. So combination of 52 out of 3, or taking 3 at a time, is equal to 22,100. There are 22,100 ways to select 3 cards from a deck of cards. How many ways can 2 out of 5 people be selected to form a pair for a game? We will select 2 out of 5. This is combination. The order of selection doesn't matter. We are just picking a pair. So combination, n is 5, r is 2. Combination of 5 taken 2 at a time is equal to 10. There are 10 ways to select a pair of people. Now that's the end of our session.